Alright, welcome back everybody. ASAP Grim here. This is the continuation of our second Stellaris Chronicle, where we have potential mid-game crisis developing. I'm really kind of unfamiliar with at this point. You know, this is where we're getting into territory that I have very little experience in, so I don't know I don't have very much knowledge of what the mid-game crisis looks like or anything, but I know we have driven assimilators and another galaxy that are connected to us now through an orphan gate, and that seems sketchy. So we are building our navy up. We're in the year 2311, and we will see how this goes. I need to build up Fangkor again. Both of our shipyards seem to be at work. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that second shipyard. I don't know if I need it. Or if I do, I may want it to be over here somewhere rather than off back here. Yeah, and I want to convert this to a defense station anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Here is Strike Force Griffin. So we have inbound reinforcements. Let's maybe change their home station to back to Deneb. Same thing here. Okay. Oh, I didn't start my timer. Been recording for 3.5 minutes. We'll just go from here then. And I'll try to be Johnny on the spot when that timer goes off, because we'll already be 3.5 minutes overtime when it does. All right. So everybody's going back now to Deneb. Let's see here. We're at neg 17 on our consumer goods, so that's actually progress. I think we're at neg 22 there for a while. Let's pause it and take a look at what I can do here, if anything. We need to maintain 50, a population of 50. So we should be able to send these off-world, but 2 of these are harvesters, so let's replace you with an admin office. Okay, Corrigan doesn't have... Let's see, we need places that have humans employed as farmers and miners. Okay. So Unity can resettle to Naflaveth. Okay. Corrigan, in the meantime, has one human worker and no place to put them. We need 5 more to upgrade here. Can we resettle you? We cannot. Not without getting rid of a building. Dawnlight. You have 1 unemployed. It's a human. So Dawnlight is going to have to probably initially go ahead and build up some resources. We'll go with food. We'll convert to housing later when we start improving these kinds of buildings and we're employing a lot more people. We have 21% crime here on Thebes. We have 7 unemployed. 3 of them are harvesters. With nothing to do for the harvesters, so we're not producing robots anymore. We will throw up another alloy foundry and let's resettle the harvesters over to Naflaveth. These 2 unemployed will be employed by the alloy foundry that we're building there now. What was that, at Thebes? Yes. Okay. Naflaveth, in the meantime, has 5 harvesters and 4 humans unemployed. Drats. So we're going to have more bots than we know what to do with. Four humans, that's 2 buildings. Throw up a couple civilian industries. And those 5 harvesters, can I send you to Dawnlight maybe? Yes. We can upgrade here. We need to prioritize planetary administration, followed by city district, followed by ag, and just build a few more ag. And then throw up, for the time being, maybe we don't have the food processor. We'll throw up a robot assembly. We're going to have to disable Naflaveth's robot assembly here in a little bit. They're close to producing 1 more, and I want to let that cycle end. All right, what do we got? The Amber Puzzle Box. It's a neat looking graphic. Its age. Look, we're at the bottom again. All right. Once past the collapsed entrance, a tunnel bores deep into the earth, architecturally flawless despite its age. Kilometers down, it opens into a massive, perfectly spherical chamber. Floating in a suspension field at the very center is an inscrutable alien device, a semi-opaque, amber-tinted cube with intricate alien patterns inscribed in all 6 sides. Touching the inscriptions causes rhythmic pulses of light to be emitted from the cube. There is no trace of any known language, code, or mathematical equation in the chamber, or on the puzzle box itself, but it is fairly safe to assume that the box is a riddle of some kind. All right. Unpause. We're at 50 of 80. We're at 45 of 80. Are we producing ships? We are not. And you are telling me that you're full. Do we have ships on the way? It appears we do. So we got 4K worth. That's going to put us at about 8K total. And I want to bring up my fleet manager. I want to create new. Okay, pause. We would need 5.6K alloys to make that. When the doorway had been cleared, the excavation team was unsurprised to discover more corpses lying about in this section. However, one of them stood out. Hidden in the most secluded corner, a lone corpse was found leaning on a wall, in its deathly grip a strange-looking oversized metal boot. Next to the corpse was a datapad, its contents shedding some light on the nature of the strange item. Though the only thing written in the last log entry was mine, it is finally mine. Science officer, Dr. von Halkett quickly concluded that the metal sabaton had to be Kabortab Unil Amath, the reason for the breakdown of this colony. On closer inspection, it was revealed that parts of the artifact were made of the ultra-rare material the outpost had originally been established to mine. In the facility's chronicles, it was named living metal for its ability to remember its original form if damaged or manipulated. Essentially, a self-repairing material. Once the underground veins had been opened up and living metal introduced to the population, it quickly found widespread use amongst the rest of the colony. What the former inhabitants had apparently failed to realize were the adverse long-term effects on their mental health caused by prolonged contact with the material. Dr. von Halkett wisely advised everyone to avoid direct physical contact with the substance and use protective clothing when interacting with it. The deposit of this rare metal seems to be far from fully exploited, and if sufficient safety measures are taken, we should be able to resume mining operations here. Research option gained living metal. And we found a relic. There it is. Kubor Tab Unil Omath. Influence +0. Well, what kind of effect is that? Active effects, inspiring craftsmanship modifier added for 120 months. Monthly minerals and alloys and consumer goods +15%. Relic activation cooldown. Is that saying that it costs 30 minor artifacts to activate? No, activation cost is 150 influence. I think we gain 30 minor artifacts. Test it. Yeah. Okay. Proclaim superiority. Xenophobic ethics attraction. Okay. Learn the location of a precursor site. Discover an L-Gate insight. That's kind of neat. We'll get to that later. I don't want to spend it on those things just yet. Okay. Corrigan, I don't think can do anything. I think I established that earlier. Everything else is building. Thebes really can't do anything. It looks like their crime is going down, I believe. I think they were at 20% before, maybe 22. Strike Force Manticore's at 3.7k with inbound. Did we finish? Oh, we did. We finished terraforming. All right. Science ship. So that's finally done. And I can send you to research these projects. Continental world that needs to be colonized. And we got to get rid of that aphrodisiac. 18 tile world. Sure, Camelot.
Science division report success.
By adapting planetary ecosystems to large-scale environmental changes, we can turn terraforming into a less disruptive process. Okay. What will we do now? 6, 7, probably grab the vitality boosters. The production, let's see, super solid materials. The production and understanding of super solids are of immeasurable value to any and every space age civilization. 12, 6, 3, coil gun. Yeah, we probably need to, we need to grab those. Look, here's a couple 3s. 3. There's a group of 3 of them. Grab the coil gun. Okay. Okay, this one's at 3.9k because they don't have a leader. So 3.9 natural, 4 plussed up with the leader. And we're saving up to make a third fleet. When I'm at that third fleet, I'll feel comfortable coming after these places like this. Okay, ancient approval, again, starting at the bottom. I don't know what's going on there. Solving the puzzle box turned out to be quite an ordeal. Aligning the patterns themselves was not enough. They also had to be solved in a particular order, with the calculations of each step altering those of all subsequent ones and nearly endless permutations. There was much time-consuming backtracking, but in the end it was unlocked. You would think that we could probably stick a computer algorithm on that and figure that out pretty rapidly by this point in time in the timeline. As the last pattern clicked into place, the puzzle box exploded into millions of tiny points of light. The lights danced madly in the air for a few moments before coalescing to create words in some unknown language. Oddly, all witnesses to this event seemed to instinctively understand the message. Oh, that's creepy. Without knowing the words, for a few seconds before flickering out forever, it read, "You have passed the trial. We shall respond accordingly." Okay, peculiar. We've learned stuff about xenobiology. I wonder if this is going to try and take us in the psychic direction, which I don't really want to do. I want to do the flesh is weak. Oh, unpause. Okay, this science ship can do what? Research projects. Oh yeah, you can be terraformed to a continental world. And shut down robot production. We're not going to need it on this planet, I don't think. We're already full. Once we get to droids, we might start it back up again. We have 3 unemployed. We have buildings going up. Okay, currently experiencing low stability, and that's because we are terraforming. I guess maybe that's, even though we can do it, it's scary. Leveraged privateering. Just on general purpose, we oppose. We are contrarians. Nothing that we can do here. Oh, this is going up again. Doggone it. What is causing this crime? Oh, we have a criminal syndicate branch. Okay, that makes sense. Launch anti-crime campaign. Who else might be experiencing these problems? No one else, it seems. Okay. I guess once I launched that campaign, it got rid of it instantly. All that crime. I think Thebes is where it was at. Yeah, enforcer crime reduction +10, enforcer upkeep +2.
Battle debris secured.
Okay, good job. Come down to Deneb and assist Unity and research. Okay, where is my you are going to be a tech world, and you can put up a research station right now. Okay, also, do I have unemployed anywhere that I can bring over? Not on Unity. Decline. Corrigan. Thebes. Decline. Naflaveth. Maybe bring you over. And Dawn Light, I don't want to mess with Dawn Light. Robot assembly plant should take care of that specialist, but it's we need to move it up in priority. Okay. That way we can get this specialist employed and we can get robots building up on, because Dawnlight is set to be an industrial world, but I think initially it's going to be raw resources, so the robots will come in handy there. Oh man, we're hurting. How in the world did that happen? Is it because Tethys is being... Not Tethys. Naflaveth. I think maybe I've lost... Planet currently being terraformed. Maybe I've lost its production for the time being.
Science Division report success.
Okay, what did we learn? Barrier point defense. 712,999. I don't need a mining drone laser. Let's go with the cold fusion reactor. Oh, I didn't read. I want to read these. Arrays of defensive armaments prove much more effective than independent countermeasures. Interlinked support systems. Nice. Okay, we'll go with the cold fusion reactor.
Ships refitted. Ships refitted.
Tethys can build another... Where are you at? Research lab? Okay, all those robots were employed here, so now we're just looking at 2 unemployed workers, and they will get employed by the research lab. Oh no, Tethys didn't have robots. Order is restored on Tethys. Okay, good.
Science Division report success.
And it is set up as a tech world. Okay, that's good. Coil gun. Coil guns are more powerful versions of the early mass drivers, using electromagnetic coils to rapidly accelerate projectiles towards targets. What's next? 49,000, 6,000, 9,000, 6,000, 9, 9, 15, 15. We have ion thruster and deep core mining. I will go with this. Let's take the time to knock out the ion thrusters. Because we're doing pretty darn good on minerals. Okay, well, obviously we are suffering a credit deficit. I'm hoping that it's because I decided to terraform this world, which is set up as a rural world at the moment. And so we're not getting very much production out of it, although I'm not really quite sure how to tell why that is. I would expect there would be a flag up here that would say that. So I could very well be wrong in that. I'm prepared to be wrong. Founder species on slave market. Man, who is the UNE in a war with? Rivaled by, commercial pact, research agreement, defensive pact, migration treaty. Oh, somebody that you migrated with enslaved you. Following a long period of growing support for the human preservation bloc, the United Nations of Earth has finally embraced the faction, adopting their core values and policies. As a result of bringing this faction into their government, they have become more outwardly xenophobic. We might be able to get along after all. Okay. We'll see how that goes. President, what is your name? I don't know. Okay.
Construction complete.
We're at 5,000 alloys. Unity has reached 55 citizens, with only one of them being unemployed. All right, well, finally, this place has progressed the way that it's supposed to, so we can safely build. What should we put up? Admin offices, I guess. We're getting away from alloy foundries. Civilian industries, commercials. Well, we could put a commercial zone up. I think I'll do that. Each planet, well, I don't know this to be true or not. I kind of am going off of some concepts that a guy named Colors Fade Gaming
Ships refitted.
has shown how he does things, but I think this dude explains things well. I look at how his mind works and how he sets things up. He seems to be a very logic-driven person, and usually those mathematical type brains are the ones that can solve these kinds of problems. And he says you should put a commercial complex up on every planet that's producing trade for you, or is
Our
that
pioneers have made planetfall.
Is in line with your trade routes. Okay, what can you do for us now? Okay, you should just come back and hang out at Deneb. My other construction ship should build research stations right there. Hostile fleets, the Shardlings. That's fine. We're up to about 4.5K per fleet. We are hurting in this. This is worrisome. Lost robot. Our administrators on Camelot's moon mining station are reporting that an AL model robot is missing from the last shipment we sent them. They ask us to investigate and send it to the moon so it can start its mining duty. They must be mistaken. Check the delivery manifest. Yeah. After checking the flight manifest and the receipt, it appears there's really a missing robot in the last shipment. I think we've read this event before. So if you want to read it again, I'll leave it up long enough for you to pause it. But other than that, you just pick one of these. It kind of doesn't matter which. And yes, look, it's factory. Core again, I can't really do anything about. And good, check the planet's surface. One job open. Severe terror on Naflaveth. Man. Maybe we should declare martial law. See if we can get this under control. Massive crater been created planet surface. This was the missing robot thing, I think. Oh my gosh, look at that Neg 43. That is really, really bad. Repurpose. Where can we repurpose things at? You need to stop. You need to be replaced with generator districts. Oh man, that's gonna unemploy my robots, I think. Okay, let's go with that. That's Dawnlight, Thebes, Naflaveth, Tethys. And okay. Tethys. Camelot is just, it's still colonizing. Okay. All right. Well, we the timer went off a little while ago. Let's send Strike Force Griffin after these guys here. Okay, and then we'll save it. And that'll bring us to the end of this episode. We're in the year 2318, and it's kind of one thing after another. Maybe I need to stop with the terraforming and the planet development here for a minute and just try to get everything else under control so that we can get back to a smooth operating system. What is going on here? Who is this? Okay. We have 7.4K at our defense stations. Strike Force Griffin and Manticore are upgrading pretty consistently here lately. We're very close to being able to build another fleet. At which point in time we can go after these guys and, these guys and stuff like that. And we can bring those into our system. But again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thanks for coming by the channel, and I'll see you in the next episode where the story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.